welcome back again. Well, it's time to deep dive into our next session again, and we're talking about a brand, a name that has managed to catapult its journey to the superlative. Now, this evening we have with us none other than Ramy, Jallad, Group Chief Executive Officer, Ras Al Khaimah Economic Zone. His role, in fact, is to develop and drive the strategic growth, creating a thriving commercial and industrial business hub that attracts and welcomes investors from all around the world. He also leads a thriving team of over 580 multicultural employees who are subject matter experts in diversified fields and expertise. In fact, he comes with more than 25 years of experience in developing and leading various commercial and industrial zones. When we talk about all the economic zones, one brand that, as I also mentioned, one name that stands out definitely is the Ras Al Khaimah Economic Zone. So let's try to understand its journey towards becoming the superlative. On that note, it's time to deep dive into this session featuring Ramy, Jallad.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for inviting me to be with you today. I'm really honored to talk to you and share with you some of our experiences. I'm sure all of us have been going through a lot of ups and downs lately, so I'll get straight to the point. 2020 came with a lot of challenges and uncertainties, forcing businesses to relook at their strategies, their plans, their operations, where they're located, to minimize all of the risks that they were going through at the time. Many businesses aimed for a quick bounce back as well, and things are still in that process. Lots of people spoke about a V curve, a slow curve. I don't know how you look at it, but I think we're all still dealing with what the pandemic has brought to us in a global sense. Opportunities in these times are also uncertain, so one has to really be proactive about creating their own opportunities, especially when it comes to business and making room for expansion and sustainability for businesses as a whole. I believe that, especially in India, a lot of the businesses have been predominantly very strong in exporting outside. You have a very strong local production. So I'm sure a lot of you have been thinking about how you can tap into new markets, how you can be present in other markets as well, and diversifying your businesses to be looking at not being based just out of India. Where would be the ideal location? A lot of you are probably thinking about. So where can you attract a new business, how you can get the supplies and the logistics moving. So it's not only about diversification in products and services, it's also about how you can be located in new market locations. The pandemic forced a lot of new businesses to relook at their products and services. There are new opportunities, e-commerce, medical, PPE, a lot of businesses in terms of logistics need to be spread all over the world. And I believe that when you're looking at a location, you've got to see where the business can best be serviced as well. So, and not only at the market conditions, you've got to be located in an area that has a lot of logistical ability, a lot of political stability, a lot of transparency and easy to do business with ecosystems as well. So you not only need to look at, oh, I just want to be based in a particular place so I can access the market, but how you can set up your operations as well. I think one of the other things that we've all learned and we've all seen is that we all worry about our families, our staff, our well-being, and now you can see many different countries handling this crisis in different ways. There are lockdowns, there are vaccination programs. I think when you're selecting a destination, you've got to really look at how those countries have been able to deal with this crisis and support their businesses in the sustainability that they're trying to achieve. Yeah, selecting a location that's dealing with has the right controls, has the right vaccination, has the right kind of protection for employees, for the society, for the business transactions. It's very crucial, and I can tell you that here in the United Arab Emirates, we've been in the forefront of protecting and putting in the right crisis management systems to ensure that their businesses thrive and people are protected and families are protected as well. So those are some of the areas that I would really focus on. It's the market capability, the ease of doing business, the logistical capability, the access to different markets, the transparency, and the sort of one-stop shop services that you can get from setting up in a country would be very, very crucial to look at. And today, I think we have the proof of that. Ras Al Khaimah and RAKEZ today has over 3,700 Indian companies, but Indian investors from all types of industries, from nearly 50 sectors. Let me give you an example. We have the Ashok Leland, and I'm sure a lot of you know who Ashok Leland is, commercial vehicles, bus manufacturing. We've got Motherson Sumi Systems, which is also a global leader in automotive wiring. Dabur, FMCG, personal goods, Autobus Laser, we've got PPE manufacturers, we have Mahindra, armored vehicle manufacturing, we have chemical companies, we've got e-commerce in cosmetics, and many more. So today, with 3,700 Indian companies, we are actually a leader in the UAE with attracting Indian investors, Indian entrepreneurs, Indian SMEs, in all different sectors in the and industries. A lot of that comes really with how we provide services to the investors. We're not off-the-shelf kind of solution. We are people, and RAKEZ really focuses on dealing with its customers in a customizable approach. Every customer is different. Every customer is treated as part of the family. And what I'm getting to is to show you how our brand thrives. Our brand promise and what we've created as the RAKEZ brand is we offer investors customizable solutions, a cost-effective destination and a setup in the UAE, and in the region. So it's not only the cost of doing business, it's the cost of living, setting up and running a business, cost of staff. And one of our other brand pillars is the ease of doing business. Everybody wants it to be easy. There's no point of making things difficult. Business should be easy. Supporting our investors, supporting our customers, should be easy. So we focus on the ease of doing business, simple processes, a supportive team, quick turnaround times, and then diversification is also our other brand promise. We are a one-stop shop economic zone. We welcome everybody and every sector. We are very strong in manufacturing, and we service our manufacturing investors in the same way with cost effectiveness, ease of doing business. Similarly, we've got more than 14,000 SMEs, and we provide cost-effective solutions and ease of doing business and transparent policies and one-stop services for our SME cluster as well. Our other brand promise, Ras Al Khaimah, is a great geographical location. We're adjacent to the Strait of Hormuz. We have ports. We've got the deepest bulk port in the Middle East. We have a container terminal. We're only 45 minutes away from Dubai Airport. And obviously, flights from, we have SpiceJet, who is based here in Ras Al Khaimah, which is a famous and a very well-known Indian carrier that flies directly from Ras Al Khaimah to many Indian destinations. So logistics and shipping is what we offer. We're an alternative logistics hub to Dubai. Many of our industrial clients, Ashok Leland, Dabur, use the ports and the airports for logistics and shipping services. So really, the community that we've built so far is more than 16,000 companies. It creates a lot of networking, and it creates a marketplace. One of the main things that people look at is supply chain. Where do I get the supply of our products to manufacture or to service my company? So with that, setting up in Ras Al Khaimah in RAKEZ means that you're really an integral part of the entire ecosystem of the UAE. But with more than 16,000 companies in Ras Al Khaimah, the supply chain is available in many different suppliers, vendors that can satisfy the needs of companies to set up and take advantage of our cost effectiveness and our easy to do business with ecosystem. And obviously, the freedom to source workforce from all over is a very important. So today we see a lot of our Indian investors coming here because they have the ease of recruiting and sourcing workforce, whether it's professional, white collar, blue collar, from all over the world. We've been #1 in safety and stability and a stable economy. So today we've been winning awards for really managing our ecosystems, our economic zones in the best way possible when it comes to Corona. We have a very well governed support system, transparent rules and regulations. So really all of that builds our brand. Our brand is very strong in India. We've been supporting Indian investors. We even have an office in BKC in Mumbai. We are establishing representative offices all over India as well, because a lot of our investors live between the UAE and India and want to do their services not only online, which is all of our services are available online, but also come to our offices and deal directly with our support staff there. So really, I think all of that being put together establishes our strong brand. We are looking forward to the travel restrictions to be removed. I know that's caused a lot of hassle for all investors, but we can do things online. But we're really looking forward for these travel restrictions and for a safer journey in 2021 and 2022, so we can be back with you and show you what we can offer and support you in any way that you need. And I thank you very much for listening to me, and it's been a pleasure talking to you, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ramy, for sharing those wonderful set of initiatives. No wonder it truly makes it lucrative for a lot of investors, of that matter, businessmen or businesses, in order to invest or understand all the opportunities that's in store. And I totally concur with the fact that I'm sure, just like you, a lot of us cannot wait to get the travel started, because that's where all the opportunities are. The more we travel, the more we get to harness opportunities. Thank you so much again, Ramy, for joining us and for sharing your thoughts. With that, ladies and gentlemen, while we managed to gather all the insights from our leaders, our speakers for that matter, it's now time to get your attention towards our next important segment of the program. It's time to highlight and cover the best brands of UAE, and at the same time also look forward to the launch of the Coffee Table book. So with that, let's begin with the next segment of the program right here, right now.